Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Henry, and today we're talking about a weight training plan for new teen lifters. Now, y'all probably seen some stuff online about different splits and contrast training, and you guys are probably really confused. But luckily, you came to the right place. I made a full plan for you guys. It's super simple. I'll demonstrate everything. It should take no more than 1 hour. This new program will improve your strength, athleticism, and overall make your body look better. So without further ado, let's get into it. Beginner lifters, just by being near weight, you guys will practically put on muscle. And this is because of newbie gains, which is when new lifters gain muscle rapidly due to their body over-adjusting to a consistent training plan. Now, since we're teens, we're still growing, and after the 2-year period or so of the newbie gains is up, you guys will still be able to make rapid gains compared to someone who is in their 30s, who after that newbie period is up, their gains will rapidly decline. So this makes lifting way more fun for us, and it gets us way ahead of the competition. So back to the plan. This plan consists of an A day and a B day. Each workout is split into 4 parts. Now, the first part is your athletic explosive movement, so it's like box jumps and lunge splits jumps. And then the second part, which it consists of 2 different lifts, is your power lift and then a contrast to that. And then the third part has 3 different lifts, and that is more of your aesthetic and athleticism part, and then the fourth part of it is for your abs and your core strength. Day A. The first thing we do is obviously stretch and warm up. Now this is one of the most important parts of every workout plan, and it keeps us flexible and keeps us being able to recover faster and stay healthier. But now after that, we get right into our squat jumps. Now our squat jumps you can have with weight or without weight, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. And this is 3 sets of 5 reps. Once you're done with that, then you move on to set number 2. It starts with 2A, which is your barbell back squat. So that is when you have the bar on your back and you're squatting. Now this is 3 sets of 12, so you're gonna want to use some lighter weight, especially when you're just beginning. Try to focus on form, try to do what feels comfortable, and also it helps to have a partner tell you what looks right and what looks wrong. Now this 3 sets of 12, the higher rep is to improve the frequency that you do this at and improve your muscle memory so that you're able to get the form down. And then cable rows is using a cable machine, which I don't have with me right now. But you basically plant your feet into a solid position. You're sitting on a bench, you grab the bar, the attachment, and you row into your stomach. It works your mid-back and biceps. That is also for 3 sets of 12. Now, on to set 3. We have push-ups for 3 sets of 10 to 15. Now, if you can't do a push-up, that is fine. You can also do any sort of tricep movement. So like if you have availability to cable tricep extensions, or wall push-ups is a great start. Try to do 10, 15, or however many you can of those. And then you go into elevated push-ups, then you go flat. Then there is the single arm bicep curls, which is 3 by 10. You do 10 each, so total of 20 reps total. Just count to 20 with each one, and that would be 10 for each arm. Now we have the lunges. Now these can have weight, or it can be optional. We're doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 total. We just hit the squats, and the B day's workout starts out with some lunge variation, so we don't want to completely kill your legs. So just 3 to 10 total. Just, you can do walking lunges, go down or in place, whatever works best for you. Number 4 is your abs. So this consists of leg raises or sit-ups, the ab wheel, 3 sets of 10 to 15. Alright, if you can't do that, just do as much as you can. You should feel the burn. It should be good. That's what we're training for. That's what gets you the definition there. On to the B day. Now B day also obviously starts with a stretch and warm up for about 5 minutes. Take however long you want. You want to make sure you're ready to go into this workout and reduce the risk of injury as much as possible. Now it starts with a lunge split jump. And this can be with weight or without weight. This is just 3 sets of 4 total. This one is going to get your nervous system firing, and this one trains for athleticism and explosiveness. If you're unable to do this, that's okay. You can also do standing in place lunges and just do 2 on each side. Or if you just want to go like run on a field, start in the split stance, and then just go run, that's also good. And then now 2A is the bench press. Now for the bench press, the 3 sets of 12. The 12 is, like I said earlier, for frequency and to make sure you have the form down. This is not a heavyweight movement. We don't want to push it. We don't want to be almost failing on the last rep. Now the lat pull down is 3 sets of 10 to 12. You can pick your weight. This one is really good for training for pull-ups later on. Now if you can do pull-ups now and if you can confidently do a few of them, then I suggest starting off with that, and maybe if you can't, you can do an assisted pull-up with a band, or even chin-ups. They're all great. This one trains your lats and your biceps. Now 3A, I wrote down single leg RDLs, 3 sets of 5, but I can also do good mornings with or without weight. So good mornings are when you're standing up and you have your hands over your chest and you have a slight hinge in the knees and in the hips, but overall you're not going down that far and then you're coming back up. This is good for training your lower back, glutes, and hamstrings for lifts like the squat and the deadlift later on. Single leg RDL by itself is good for athleticism and sprinting, and is also good for balance and core stability. Now 3B is the Arnold press. Now the Arnold press is good for training shoulder stability. There are many different variations of this online. However, I like the variation I'm showing you here, which is when the weights touch at the bottom of the set and they go up flat. I find this to be really effective and doesn't put your shoulders in a risky position. It also helps not to have the weights completely horizontal with you. It helps to have them at a little bit of an angle on the inside, just to make sure that we're not putting our shoulders at risk at all. Now the kettlebell wide stance rocks. I don't really know the name to what this is called. I've just been doing them in football lifts and all over, and I find these are really good for your range of motion, especially if you're an athlete, but also for if you're trying to do those lower lifts like the deadlift, sumo deadlift. Good for your hip strength and your overall leg strength, for keeping your glutes down and your chest up. This is good for teaching good form and will help you later along the line. Now last, number 4 for this one is the weighted upper body rotations. So you can take a dumbbell or a 10-pound plate. You're standing with your feet shoulder width apart. You hold the plate out with your elbows extended, and then you rotate one way and then the other way. Each way is 1. So if you go here and here, 1. That is good for training core strength, not just ab strength, but core strength. Make sure you're more stable when you're doing these heavier lifts. You don't want to be folding over, and that one is really effective, especially if you're an athlete. You should be on this program for about 8 to 10 weeks. That's a little over a month to 2 months. And you should only be training really 2 to 3 times per week. That's all you need. We don't want to completely overload the nervous system and the body and make you guys incredibly sore, and we especially don't want to cause burnout. So take this at your own pace. You can do an A day rest, B day rest, or you can do A day, B day rest for 2 days and then you can hit it again, whatever works best for you. Now we're going to use progressive overload on this, which is when you use heavier weights as the movements get easier. So alright, I was able to do the weighted lunges for 10 to 12 with 10 pounds in each hand, but now it's getting really, really easy, so I'm going to go up to 15 pounds in each hand. And it really helps if you keep a journal to log your progress over time. I found that to be really effective, and to see what weights you should be using and see when you level up. And just for those of you wondering, this is called a full body split. This is best when you're just starting out and you need to develop a strong base and a general understanding for weightlifting. Remember, this plan is designed for newbies. However, this could work for anyone, whether you've been training for a year or 2, or even me. I've been training for 3 years. And this is also designed for teens, but anyone at any age could use this. Or if you're younger, then I'd say 11. I don't know. I would try to substitute some of the weight stuff with resistance band and bodyweight things. This is a good program if you play sports because it trains for explosive movements and flexibility, but it's also a good program if you don't train sports because it builds your overall base and range of motion for more complex lifts down the road. I hope y'all use this plan to achieve your results. Tell me what y'all think of this program in the comments. I would love to hear your results. DM me. Don't forget to subscribe. Good luck, stay hungry, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.